In 1789, George Washington was elected the first president of the United States of America, just 13 years after they gained independence from Great Britain. But back then, the difference between Americans and Britons was quite a new thing. Some of the American founding fathers had strong family links in Britain, and some of them even lived here.
Benjamin Franklin was never a US president, but he did sign the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, and he's on the US $100 bill. But did you know he also lived in London? As a teenager, he worked as a typesetter in a printing business that was actually located inside the Lady Chapel of St Bartholomew the Great, a beautiful church in the heart of London.
25 years later, he moved back to London and lived here at 36 Craven Street. It's now a museum called the Benjamin Franklin House, and it's definitely worth a visit if you're in London.
Another US founding father who loved London was John Adams. He was the first vice president, the second president, and also the first US ambassador to the Court of St James's, meaning ambassador to Britain.
He lived here at number 9 Grosvenor Square, and that's why the US Embassy was here in Grosvenor Square until 2019, when it moved to the new site south of the river. But there's one other early American who also ended up living in London.
Benedict Arnold was an army general who famously switched sides from the US to the British during the War of Independence. After the war, he lived in Canada for a while, but eventually settled in Marylebone, and there's a plaque on the building. He's buried in St Mary's Battersea, and there's a lovely stained glass window there showing the US and Britain are now friends again.
For more stories like this, subscribe to Wonders of London.